Alright, guys, I got two things I want to talk to you guys about today. Uh, I'm going to talk about a problem that people have been having with the trapper's pole. The problem has already been fixed, but I'm going to get on here and tell you guys about it so anybody can get ahead of the problem. But first, I wanted to say something. So I got notified today somebody that had purchased a trapper's pole off of my eBay. And they'd mentioned something about how it's so much more on eBay than it is on my website. I sell them on my website for 90 bucks. On eBay, they're 150. So here's the thing about that. On eBay, not only does that 150 cover the shipping already, so on my website with shipping, a pole is $105. So on eBay, we would be $45 above what the website would be with shipping, right? Okay, now here's the problem with eBay. So when I sell something on eBay, so when I sell the pole for 150 bucks, eBay right off the top takes like $28 for their seller's fee or whatever you want to call it. And then the reason I sell on eBay is because I can promote it. And what that is people that don't really get on Facebook or social media, don't follow me, but they do trap, they can see a sponsored ad from eBay with the trapper's pole. And on that, they take like another $18, $19. So when it's all said and done, I'm actually usually make about $102 is what eBay pays out to me when I sell a trapper's pole. And that's going to cover the shipping and everything. So if you are thinking about getting a trapper's pole, please get on my website and order one for 90 bucks. With shipping, they're $105. eBay is really the reason why I sell things on eBay is for the people that maybe they don't get on social media that much. They don't have Facebook, they don't any of that stuff. But maybe they get on and watch, YouTube, or they have a Trapperman forum. They get on Google and stuff. Google is the one that will share those eBay sponsorships. So that's kind of why I sell on eBay. Other than that, get on the website and order. This is a pole that I'm in the process of building. See, it doesn't have the sticker or anything yet. I haven't replaced the handle, any of that yet. But I want to talk about it's not really a problem, but it's an issue that's came up with a trapper's pole. As you guys know, I switched to this 1x19 cable. This cable is going to help a lot where it don't twist up as bad. That 7x7 would twist up real easy. Usually about one raccoon. Coons are the worst, and they would have it twisted up to where, it would be like this all the time. With this cable, it's going to last a lot longer. On the flip side, this cable is a lot slicker. Well, one thing I didn't account for when I was building this was the stop button. So, there's been, I'm going to say now, probably in the last 2 weeks, 5 people that's reached out to me saying their trapper's pole broke. What happened is the cable just came completely out of this stop button. This cable, I'm guessing because it's slicker, it just pulled right out of that stop button when they cinched it down. What I have done is, this is a 3/32 size cable. I have smashed this with the 3/32 sized ferrule smasher, and then I move it to the smaller size, and I don't close it all the way, but I smash it quite a bit more to make sure it's really squeezing. And then I'm fraying the end of it, so it's not this slick anymore. I'm smashing the end of it to where it's fraying out, to where that's going to grip a lot better. Since I've done that, I've not had anybody reach out to me about that yet. Like I said, a lot of the people that reached out to me are people that had purchased one of these poles a month or two ago. And that, I hate when stuff like that happens. What I've done is I've kind of I've sent people to the YouTube video of how to replace the cable. I'll do another one of those to post on Facebook and stuff, but I went through it on how to fix this, replace it, and I'm sending them all 2, 3 replacement cables. As you know, I try to do my best for everybody I can. I try to be fair. If you guys have problems, I'm going to do whatever I can to fix the issue. I hate that my pole or anything I make, even if it's one of my baits and lures or anything like that, if it causes you any issues, please reach out to me. I'm going to fix it. I don't want to be the reason why your trap line's taking longer or something like that. So please reach out to me. I'm going to do what I can. Also, I don't replace a lot of trappers poles because, I get a lot of people asking me, how long will it last? Does it break easy? Stuff like that. I've had people that have been using the same pole since I bought the company. Since I bought it, January last year. Next month, I will have owned the trapper's pole for 2 years. I have lots of people that have bought the first few poles I made, and they're still using them, no problem. I got people that had bought poles back when Elmer owned it that are still using the same pole, no problem. There are a few, I would say, poles that don't last as long as they should for whatever reason. Reach out to me. I'm going to fix it, I promise. I'm going to make you right. I'm not going to leave you high and dry. I'm not the guy that's going to sell you something, take your money, and then never talk to you again. That's not who I am. When it all comes down to it, making sure everybody's happy is way more important to me than just some money. Money comes and goes, friendships, customer service, that's the stuff that lasts and sticks around. So if you do buy one of these, I don't care if you go to your first coyote and something you do breaks it. Things happen. Reach out to me. I'm going to fix the issue. Whether the front handle broke, there's been not a lot. I probably had 6 people reach out to me in the last year that their front handles broke. What I'll do is I have another handle that you can put on the front. And what it is see where it curves back, this little ear? All you got to do is cut that ear off and it will, you can bolt it straight on there to this piece right here. And if for some reason you can't get that or it's not working, I'll replace your pole. Again, I'm going to get on here. I'm going to say, if you have issues, I will replace your pole. On the flip side, I don't want this video getting people thinking that I'm just going to give them new poles every time they buy one. Because what I do is I send you a return label. If you call me and say, hey, my pole broke, I'm going to say, okay, what happened? What broke? Was it the handle? Was it any of the mechanical parts up here? Was it the cable? What broke? And if it's something that can be fixed, I'm going to tell you what to do. I'll send you whatever parts it takes to fix it, no cost. And if you can't get the parts on, you can't figure it out, I'll send you a new pole. If I send you a new pole, I'm going to send you a return label to take the pole you have, put it in that box, and send it back to me. There's a few instances where I can fix a pole and I will sell it like a refurbished pole for like $40. But even if you buy a refurbished pole from me for $40 and something happens to it, I'm going to send you a new pole. Like I said, I try to do my best for everybody, no matter what. It doesn't matter what you have issues with. I hate coming out here and talking about this type of stuff, but I feel like I need to.